All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome everyone here to the state of synth. My name is Groots. Did you change that?
Come on.
And you're Neon Fox.
And I'm Neon Fox, yes.
And it is Synth Thursday here on Night Ride FM. We are hot on the heels of Vosto's live radio set. And you just heard DJ Azeria as well a little earlier on. Did you catch that set there, Jules?
I missed the DJ Azeria's, but I managed to jump in for Vosto's, so it's all right.
Yeah, he is always jamming the good stuff. I like it. It's kind of like a little warm-up show. I think that's a lot of fun. All right, so we're going to go ahead into our top story. Top story of the evening, Iron Skullet undergoes dangerous conditions in search of the perfect dark synth playlist. What is this? Sources close to the state of synth have revealed not only has Iron Skullet gone through great lengths to curate the perfect dark synth playlist, it is possible he might have gone a little too far and charted himself into some very dangerous territory. We now turn you to our ever-vigilant reporter, Vosto Vlad, with a little bit more on the story. Vosto, are you out there?
Dennis, I've heard that Iron Skullet is going on an epic dark synth journey. They say that he is heading to the Romanian Hoia Baciu forest, the most famous forest in the world when it comes to paranormal activities of the darkest manifestations. He wants to feel what true darkness is before he starts selecting some tracks for his dark synth playlist. I can confirm that after such an experience, one will be able to measure instinctually if the dark synth song presented is at appropriate dark levels. Dennis, I'm telling you right now, if you take Neon Fox with you to this forest, after a few nights there, you will become an efficient darkometer. But there's a catch. Scientists have confirmed the anomalies present in that forest on a regular basis since 1925. Do you know what this means? Well, it means that Iron Skullet is very brave, because this forest might bring him upgraded selection skills, but it might also bring him something else. He could lose his mind, or he could be abducted, or he could be completely annihilated by never-before-seen demonic entities. So, will our adventures succeed, or will this journey result in a tragedy? Find out on the next episode of... Well, actually, I don't know when we will find out, or if it's even true. So, back to you, Dennis.
All right, well, thank you very much, Vosto. Wow. On the quest of the perfect dark synth playlist. I don't know.
We gotta go on one of these adventures with Vosto.
I do. I need like one of them pith. Is that what they call them? Pith helmets? I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
They got the flashlight in the front. I want one of those and go on an adventure. Go spelunking with Vosto.
Spelunking.
All right, I tell you what, we're going to get ready for our first guest in just a couple of moments, but we're going to go ahead and jump on into our very first track before we do, and of course our very special guest is the Mr. Michael Oakley, and we're just having so much fun talking behind the scenes. Can't wait to bring him on again. Before we do go into that, we have a very special song that we would like to play for you to open things up. Now Jules, this is an awesome premiere that I'm going to drop here. And where's this guy from?
He's from Madrid, Spain.
Nice. And this is at 1980. And this is a great tune. It is called Play It on the Radio. And you are, of course, listening to it right here on...
We're going to do just that.
Yes. We're going to play it on the radio on Night Ride FM.
you. I feel it in the air as I lean in to hold you. I see you back away. You got that look in your eye, like when we met. Was it something that I said to you? Can we forget and play it, and play it, play it on the radio, yeah. Play it, yeah, play it. Gonna play it on the radio. We go out to the cinema in the night, but we still end up flying in some firefight. You keep shooting me down. I've had enough. You play games I can't stand to play that stuff. So play it and play it, play it on the radio, yeah. Play it, yeah, play it. Gonna play it on the radio. On the radio. Let's take this one step at a time. Just coming close and go back to when you were mine. Alright, and play it, and play it, play it on the radio. Play it, yeah, play it. Gonna play it on the radio. You play it, just play it. Gonna play it on the radio. Play it, yeah, play it. Gonna play it on the radio.
All right, once again, that was Play It on the Radio at 1980. And I believe Josh Daly's doing the vocals on that. Did you know that, Jules?
Yeah, I saw that in the chat. No wonder, because I was listening to that song and I was like, wow, this sounds a lot like an Ollie Ride FM 84 type song.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that explains it. I see the connection now.
It's fantastic. Really, really good song. And we're so happy to have played it. And
Yeah.
all good stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our guest, our very special guest for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mr. Michael Oakley. How you doing, Michael?
Good evening. How are we?
Good,
Doing
good.
Fine.
How you been?
Thanks
man?
for coming on, Michael.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, all good here. All good here. Yeah, just enjoying my my evening.
Yeah, so now what do we have? Do we have pot pie for dinner, shepherd's pie? We always talk about what Michael had to eat for dinner. That's riveting
Well,
stuff.
it's all about balance. So I had salmon with some vegetables, and that way after it I could tank a Mars bar and some Haagen-Dazs strawberry ice cream. So
yeah.
you've got to balance it.
Oh,
Got
man,
balance
now I got a
out.
craving for some Haagen-Dazs.
Strawberry's the best. It's the one that you can tank every night, I think,
Yeah.
if you really wanted to.
All right. Well, very good. Very good to know that you're eating well. So, you just came back. I know you've been touring around lately, and I think you just went to Outland, right? And you performed on Outland as well.
Outland was fantastic. It's definitely the best show that I've ever been a part of, without a doubt. I mean, the production values and just all the work that went into the night itself was just, there's never been anything like it. Outland put on a fantastic show. They really do.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta get there one of these days. I really do.
Let's not forget. I think you also, literally a week and a half before Outland, you played with FM84, right?
that's right.
And Jesse Fry.
That's right. Same stage, same
Yep.
venue.
Same venue.
It was great because it just gave me a sort of a little practice before, doing the Outland, because it's a lot of work, putting things together for a show like that, and I wouldn't necessarily say I get nervous, but I definitely get a little bit more like withdrawn into myself when I'm doing a show like that, because you're very self-consciously aware of, like, there's going to be 650 people there, there's another 7 people playing that night, and it's all in order, and you've just really got to mentally prepare yourself to really be on form,
Yeah. And then you were recently opening up for Nina and Parallels.
That was good. That was fun. Yeah.
I'm getting a good dose of Mike Oakley this year.
Well, that'll be it for a while, because I haven't got any other shows planned yet. Been talking to Outland about potentially next year, looking towards the next thing with that. So yeah, that's in the works. But no, I would really like to do do an actual mini tour next year. I'm hoping that will coincide with my next album, which I've started working on. So I'm not the kind of guy that I don't look at it as, right, it's time to quickly write an album and churn it out and just get it fucking dumped out into the world and then I'll tour. It's like, it's one of those things where I've been quite fortunate that it's starting to flow, and I would like to try and have that, round about the right time for doing a mini tour. But if not, I'm not gonna push it. I'd rather just wait till it's ready and sounds, the way I'd like it to sound, and then do it. There's no rush.
Very nice. So you are just starting a new album, knee deep in?
Yeah, I've finished one track just this week. So
nice.
It's kind of set the tone for the rest of the album.
Okay.
I think, because the last album was very Italo disco sounding and very kind of synth pop sort of sounding, and I don't really like to sort of repeat the same thing, if you know what I mean. So that I kind of see this next album being a bit more kind of like that sort of, how in like kind of the mid 80s you used to get those kind of like sort of rock synth pop type albums.
Yeah.
You'd get like, obviously Phil Collins is like the placeholder for that type of sound, but then you'd get people like Richard Marx, Kenny Loggins, and even something as ridiculous as Def Leppard Hysteria. Those kind of like really big sounding albums that are layered with synthesizers, but they've definitely got a really kind of guitar backbone as well. I've been kind of looking at that. I feel like that's what I'd like to do next, because I feel like that's a sound which hasn't really been done in the scene. I mean, you've got LeBrock, but I would say most people that incorporate guitars, it kind of goes down that dark synth road, and
a little bit.
And
the guitar,
or what I call shred wave.
Yeah, it's more shred. Or if there is guitars, it's almost like pastiche 80s kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a stereotype of the type of guitar you would hear in the 80s, where I don't really want that. I kind of want it to just feel, in fact, tell you someone I was listening to recently, Gino Vanelli. You ever heard of him?
Yep, Black Cars.
Black Cars album. That album is fantastic. brilliant album, and it's got the perfect balance of that synth sound that I love, but the drums are huge. They just sound like really big, and you can tell they're drum machines, but they sound almost kind of stadium sounding, kind of like big. You know, they're really big drums. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at the moment with the type of sound that I'm looking for.
Nice,
Sweet.
Sounds
Well,
good.
speaking of albums,
Mm.
so your Introspect album, you've got the collector's edition on
Yes.
sale, right?
Yes, that is a big doozy right there. Man, you really
That
got
just
it
got
chock
released
full.
last week. Yeah, it's something which I'd been planning for a few months. I had planned to get the Outland show recorded, so I got Brad Canan to film it, and got a couple of other guys to come along and film the show, and Brad cut and edited the show. So yeah, we turned that into a live performance video that got put into a DVD, and that was given away with the album. The whole album was remixed as well. Some great remixes on there by Northern Lights, La Cassette, Mecca Maiko, Crockett. There's loads, and a few other little goodies as well. Just to kind of top it off. But whenever I think of deluxe edition, collector's edition, I think, what would I want? What if I was really going to spend the money,
Right?
And because how you always see that on iTunes, you've got like the normal album, and then they put out the deluxe album, and it's got a few extra tracks. The best person that's ever done that's Pet Shop Boys. They always gave you all the B-sides, remixes, demos, the lot. Like, I always think of it as what's the most you can put into to make this the best possible release. So yeah, so did that. There's only 200 copies. I think there's only about 80 odd left.
Wow.
So I must say it's done really well, considering, because I know it can be a hard sell for people who maybe have already bought the previous vinyl. They maybe would feel like, well, I bought it, so I'm not gonna spend the money to buy the same album again, irrespective of the extra stuff. But then again, there is all the extra stuff. So you can buy the new album and punt the old one on eBay if you want. I don't mind.
Dennis, at the last Mike Oakley concert, I walked up to the merch table, and Linda Oakley upsold me to buying this deluxe edition. So I popped open Bandcamp on my phone right there at the concert.
Do you offer discounts if you already got the Bandcamp?
I should.
She can really sell things.
2% discount.
It's definitely. I must say, and it's easy for me to say this because it's my album, but I'm really proud of it because I don't think I could put anything else into that would make that a better, more appealing release.
I mean, you could have put a shepherd's pie in there.
Yeah, but if it would be fucking shit by the time people got it.
Like, this is all stale.
Hi, free salmonella.
Oh, that is amazing though. I gotta get, well, first of all, I gotta get to one of your shows, and second of all, I have to definitely check that out. It's very exciting, and of course we are very excited to talk with you. We're gonna be playing some tunes. Hopefully we're gonna talk about some good some fun stuff, some pie recipes or something. I don't know. But I tell you what, in the interim here, we just want to kind of keep things moving along. We want to let you know a little bit about our sponsor for this evening. And of course, our sponsor for season 2 of the State of Synth is XLN Audio, extraordinary audio plugins for your music. This episode will be giving away your choice of their popular Addictive Keys plugins. To win, just enter your guess for who this week's chosen artist is on our contest page. It is news.nightride.fm/contest. The answer to the contest this week is The Rain Within. Yes, once again, the answer is The Rain Within. All you got to do is take a guess on who our chosen artist is and go to the site, news.nightride.fm/contest. Enter it in the box. We're going to give you that prize away. So good luck with your guessing. And maybe somebody will play our game.
That's so hard.
I must say, XLN Audio make amazing plugins.
They do. And they've been sponsoring the State of Synth for the entire season 2. And it's funny, the very first time we did a contest, we were getting really serious. I did all these like secret numbers, and you had to like use cryptography or cryptology, whatever, whichever one word is the correct word. You got to like do number shit and figure out who the artist is. And then it turned into like, we're just gonna make it like a sound effect, and we're gonna like insert it into the news. And then like past 2 weeks, nobody has even gone on the website and guessed. We literally are giving you the answer. It's like, I can't do anymore. Like, next week, I'm just going to, like, make it autofill. So when you go to the website, it's just going to autofill, and it's going to have a big blinking send button. I think maybe we want to give this stuff away. We just want to give it away to you lovely people out there. So play our contest. And I feel, Joe, over those guys, man, over at Forever Synth, they're doing all these crazy contests, and they got a leaderboard. It's like, man, what are we doing wrong, Jules?
I don't know. We need big lessons.
Man, they know how to run a contest. I don't know. We got to do 5. We're going to steal their 5 synth shuffle idea. We're going to steal it.
Yeah.
We're going to theft it.
You know what? They don't have the shirts I do.
That's true.
Yeah.
You do have a bigger shirt collection. So.
Speaking of, I'll bring it up later.
All right. And one more thing we want to let you know a little bit about is our charity album. We are just getting on the heels of kind of wrapping this up, really. We're getting very, very close. We're trying to reach a goal of $1,000. This is, of course, payable dollars. We made a little bit over 1,000, but of course, we got to get our fee taken out from the Mr. Bandcamp, which of course is only natural. But we would love to have a nice, cool $1,000 to give away for our mental health charity. So if you would like to support some great stuff, great charities to mental health, who is it for? Who are we benefiting, Mr. Neon?
The Brain and Behavior Foundation and the National Alliance of Mental Illness.
So there it is.
So yeah. One deals with research, the other one support and awareness.
Yep. And we're starting to wrap it up, but I think what we would like to do is at least get our $1,000 goal, and then we're going to write a check out for $1,000, and of course it would be $500 each, and then keep it open for maybe another couple months and call it a wrap. But we thank you for all the people that have purchased already, and of course, you guys are great. So. We are going to move on into our next thing, which is our Neon Fox Song of the Week. Mr. Neon Fox, do you have a Song of the Week this week?
Well, yes, I do.
All right.
So, artist C. Thomas Howell had a bit of a hiatus. Personal stuff. But the Reading, Pennsylvania. Yeah, the Reading, Pennsylvania artist is back now making music, and he's got some really cool tracks lined up for Halloween. So we're lucky to play a fresh one from this upcoming EP called Mischief Night. This is Dark Kitty by C. Thomas Howell here on Night Ride FM.
I love that.
All right, there it is. That was a little C. Thomas Howell with Dark Kitty. I like those Halloween tunes. We're getting more of these Halloween tunes coming at us, and I love it.
Well, C. Thomas Howell is great for those kind of sounds anyways, so.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
I think he's changed his Twitter for the season to C. Thomas Horrify.
Nice.
A lot of people are doing that, changing their Twitter handles for the season.
Yeah, it's always good. Good stuff. All right, before we jump on into some more Michael Oakley goodness, we would like to read you the weather. Mr. Neon Fox, could you give us a quick weather report for us?
Of course. For most of the world, look for lots of rainy skies for the rest of the day. Be prepared to bring along your umbrella, and don't forget your Arctic Mega Defender hoodies, because it's finally starting to feel like fall. For tomorrow, it's much of the same with the rain within.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh yeah, you wrote that pun.
It's just I give up. I give up. I just give up. No more contests. We're done. All right.
The rain within.
The rain within.
XLN audio.
As in contest. As in you could get a free $80 plug-in if you go to... In fact, stop listening to this show and go to the website. All right, I'm done. Oh, man. I was like... At one point, we were going to... This is what we were going to do. We had ideas of taking code, basically inserting it into WAV files in songs, and having people put their albums up on Bandcamp, like, work it out with artists, where you would actually go to somebody's Bandcamp, download the WAV file, and have to basically extract this code out of the wave, and now I'm like literally like telling you the answer.
Yeah. Now, pretty much now it's just message Dennis on Twitter, and he'll hit the submit button for you on the website.
I'll even click the button. Oh my god. All right, so we're back with Michael Oakley. Michael Oakley, what do you think about Halloween? Are you a Halloween guy? Do you like the fall weather?
Yeah, after like the summer, you kind of get a little bit fed up, and you're kind of like, right, I kind of want to wear layers again.
Yeah, layers they're nice. They're nice.
Sacrilege.
I'm a summer dude. I like the fall. I like the very first week of fall when it's like, oh, this is nice and refreshing. And then at least in New Jersey, it turns into it's nice and refreshing to it's 20 degrees. Fahrenheit. I don't know. You guys deal with the Celsius nonsense, but
nonsense.
Do you do Celsius? You're in America, or are you? I can't remember where the hell you're from.
No, he's in Southern Ontario.
I figured you. Okay, all right. So you guys are a bunch of Canadians. You do your Celsius.
But I mean, he's also from Europe, so like the rest of the world.
Right.
Celsius.
I know.
Best of both worlds.
I told the people Fahrenheit is out the door, but no one listens to me. I can't even get a contest to work.
But Dennis, you know how many stone you weigh, right?
Well,
neither do I.
No. Is that a real form of measurement? I don't even know. Get
They
out
still
of town.
measure people in stone.
Stop it. Stop it right now. What part of the country do they measure people in stone? Stone?
I don't know. England.
Oh my god.
Somewhere.
Bedrock.
Yeah.
Like, what have you, the Flintstones or something? Like, I don't even know. You weigh 2 brontosaurus bones.
Aren't horses measured in hands? The height?
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Somebody's got to like back me up here. Chat channels, research.
Yeah, speaking of the chat channels, we do want to send a special shout out to all the people that are in the Night Ride FM chat. We have our Mixer chat. We have a bunch of people. Man,
we got CODA7.
Yeah, I was going to try to read that, but
Yeah, I just say C0 now.
Yes, C0 Silent Spartan 7. We see you up there, dropping your monster stickers. Good on you. Of course, we have the regular Night Ride FM crew in the chat room. It's nice to see some good friends. We have our friend Karin in there, and she was so excited. She's like your super fan, Michael, I gotta say.
What can I say? I have that effect on people.
Last year, what was it? Last week's or the week before?
I had a, you know, I heard the show. It was fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and the Michael Oakley special she did. Yeah.
Yep.
She was telling me she was hitting the refresh button, like, you know, when your album was gonna drop, the special edition.
Her and Joe
love her.
Loke.
Yeah.
Refresh.
This is the type of thing you got over people, Mike. You have like, you just have this spell over people that, man, you drive them crazy. It's that Scottish voice. Maybe, I don't know.
I should be an Urban Dictionary, the Michael Oakley effect.
Yes.
Prince of the Guitar.
Absolutely.
Last night I was hanging with Oliver, Radio Wolf.
And we were Oliver's a great guy.
Yeah, we were talking about a synthwave video game.
Oh my god.
Like Mortal Kombat. And you'd have like Michael with his guitar on one side. You'd have Dana Jean Phoenix with a guitar.
Oh my god, and, yes.
Parallels with a microphone that acts like a whip.
Oh my god, I know just who can do the pixel animation too. Genuine Human.
Andy and his deadly hair.
That'll be great. I love that idea. All right, so I'm calling Genuine Human. We're getting on this.
Time to make a synth video game.
That would be super cool. I'd love that. I'm surprised there isn't something already.
Yeah, but you know what? Battle Royale game that'd be great.
Are you guys Xbox or PlayStation?
I got them all actually. I really do.
I've got them all, but I'm predominantly Xbox.
Yeah.
Have you guys played the Stranger Things 3 game?
No.
Oh my god, me and Linda were playing it just before I came on here. Oh my god, you would love that game.
They have a game?
Yeah, it's like a sort of 16-bit like Mega Drive style old school retro game. Honestly, it's so good. You need to try it. It's so much fun.
Oh, cool. It's like isometric. Oh, neat.
It's kind of got that sort of Alex Kidd vibe to it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What is that on? Is that on Xbox or the PC?
Both.
Nice.
I personally have Xbox.
It's on everything. It's Android, iOS, Switch, Xbox One.
Very
Windows.
nice. Well, I'm gonna have to pick that up now. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Good stuff.
Anytime. That's why I'm here.
Hot tips, hot cooking tips, and video game tips, and good synthwave.
Tips, yeah. Oh wait. We got here in the notes. You wanted to talk about Michael's cats.
Yes, we do. I heard you have two of the cutest cats in the world.
They are pretty wonderful, I must say. I've got 5 cats, but the two
Wait,
stars.
5 cats?
5, yeah.
Oh my god.
3 girls, 2 boys. The 2 boys are the 2 stars. They're the ones everyone wants to see.
We gotta have a talk, Michael. After 4, you become the cat guy, right? I can't. You're not the cat lady, but you're the cat guy. After 4,
I'm absolutely okay with that.
Okay.
Cats are just the most incredible creatures. They're wonderful.
They're sweet. I have 2 black cats, and it gets really fun because they, for some reason, like laying on top of black things. So I have like a black speaker or a black bag, and they always like in the dark, like they'll lay right on top of it, and it's hilarious. My wife likes taking like all the pictures and sending them to me, just random pictures of black cats laying on black things, and I don't know why, but I just find it hilarious. And of course, now that it's Halloween, it's like, they're all in vogue now.
I've got a black and white cat. And I don't know how he does, but if I've got black shirts, there's white hair on them. And if I got white shirts, there's black hair on them, and it's like it's like a porcupine. He selectively fires off the right colored hair for the appropriate clothing. Right, Bean?
Oh, that is amazing. They're smarter than humans, I think, sometimes, because man, they have us feed them, not change them, but change the litter, you know. So I mean, what else? Feed them and pet them, right?
They rule the house.
That's it.
They're like little Zen creatures because they just do whatever the hell they want,
Exactly.
and that's it. When they want, and they sleep when they want, they eat when they want. But no, I must say, you know, the two boys that we got them 9 months ago, Dustin and Joey, and we were only going to get one of them. We were only going to get Dustin, and then we had went to visit them when they were babies, and then literally the week that we were going to get Dustin, I changed my mind and I said, no, we need to keep the two brothers together, because they were just like, the thing is, out of the entire litter, they were the two that just were inseparable, and I felt like if we separate them, one of them like could become, I don't know, just kind of maybe miserable or something. Like I just had this feeling like they would be much better if we kept them together. They will have a much better life together.
That's how they get you, man.
Yeah, I think so.
They put out that ESP telepathy stuff. They're like,
Well, that's the thing. They're inseparable. They always follow each other. If one of them gets stuck in one of the rooms, say like I go in the garage and one of them comes in and then it gets locked in, the other one knows and comes over and like scratches the door or meows at the door to let me know that he's trapped.
I think my cat, he knows we're talking about cats because he's meowing now. Oh, and Vosto says he's got 4 cats and 2 kittens.
oh my god, you guys are all crazy.
I think it's some about synthwave and synthesizers.
Synthwave and cats, yes. It's always a cute, fun little thing. Oh, speaking of cute and fun and feel good stories, I don't know. Do you think you might have a feel good story? Of course, I mean, you can't get any more feel good than that, but I know we had kind of a special milestone that we did reach, I guess, today or the other day, right?
Somebody did, yeah.
Yeah.
So artist Galaxy 80s started that charity album
Right. Yes.
called the Retro Leaf Bahama Nights, which all the proceeds will be donated to help out the Bahamas, who was completely devastated by Hurricane Dorian, I think. Yeah. So he's already reached his $1,000 goal.
Nice.
Net 1,000 after Bandcamp fees.
Yeah, they're brutal.
And he's cutting a check and sending it to NEMA, not the National Electrical Manufacturers Association, but the National Emergency Management Agency, to help out, the people down in the Bahamas. So congrats to all the artists and everybody who purchased the album.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And, from the Bahamas, let's jump over the water to Florida.
All right.
We have a track from Tampa artist Dream Chaser.
Oh,
this is from his
amazing.
album Heart. It was released on September 27th. And this song is called Tidal Wave, here on Night Ride FM.
right, you are listening to Night Ride FM. That was Dream Chaser. We're just having too much fun, man. This is always a good time. Michael, you're like my favorite guest. I mean, I like all the guests we've had this season, but man, you're a hot mess like me. That's why I like it about you.
It's unplanned, unscripted.
Unfiltered,
it's live. You can't go back and change it if it's live.
That's it. You can't do it. I'm sitting here watching flying frogs that are dressed up like mermaids fly across the mixer screen. What? We must have some new animations. Apparently, that's what they thought of the show of throwing some mermaids with I don't even know what. It's crazy. I don't even know what's going on. What are we doing? Oh wait, hold on one second here. This just in. We have a special news wire coming over here. The official winners of the Gunship Drone Racing League remix competition have been decided on. Oh my God! How long has that contest been going on?
Wasn't that like? I thought that was over and done and forgotten.
Like 2 years or something. Like it feels like. But yeah, they had, after much deliberation, I would say, a lot of deliberation there, they have finally announced their winners, and for first place, it looks like VHS Glitch is the winner, so very nice.
Congrats to the Glitch.
And second place, we have Castro, and yeah, they...
Because there's a Castro without an E as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just guess it's a different one. And third place is at the words. Visoshi. Yes, congratulations to you for doing those awesome remixes to Gunship Drone Racing League. They're going to put them up somewhere. I'm hoping that Gunship puts up the songs so people can listen to them. I offered to play it on the show, but as always, they don't know I'm alive. I'm not bitter. All right, so I tell you.
Wait, you know what? If anybody's curious to hear most of them, I created a playlist on SoundCloud.
Oh, you're
my
the
Neon Fox SoundCloud. I've got the Gunship Drone Racing League playlist.
You're incredible.
Yeah, that's some really good ones in there.
Yeah, it is really good. I know Cheddar did one. I know a bunch of people. Like
the user did one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Always amazing.
Cyber thing did one. Castro did one.
Yeah, he did. So two Castros.
Everybody
Castro.
When they announced it, everybody jumped on it.
Yep. It's fantastic. Very nice. So I think we're going to go on into our album releases right now. Do you think you can kind of kick off some of these? We had a ton of releases this week. Man, unbelievable.
There's a lot.
So what do you say we kick that off?
Okay, I'll kick it off. I just want to remind everyone, since we've got Michael Oakley on the show, his deluxe collector's edition of his Introspect album is up, and there's only, you said what, 80 copies left?
Yeah, I think somewhere around about that.
Okay.
Yay!
So that's only been a week,
on it.
And you sold more than half. I mean, dang. Yeah. Hopefully going to be sold out, I guess, next couple weeks, I'd like to think, right? Going at this rate.
Look, you get 2 vinyls, right?
You get 2 vinyls, yeah. It's a gatefold vinyl, 2 vinyls. It's a black vinyl splattered and a white vinyl splattered. So it's and all the lyrics for the songs are inside the gatefold as well.
And you've got remixes from one of my favorite bands, Thought Beings. You got remixes from them. Look at Set, Celerec, LA Dreams, Mecha Michael, The Northern Lights, Elevate the Sky, The New Division, Crockett.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I only ask the best. I only ask the best, but
for sure.
It was a hard task to outdo the remix album that I did the last time, because I had some incredible names on that as well. So it was really hard to get that level of a remix album. So yeah, I'm really proud of it, and
And I know there was the you've also got the DVD with the full 40-minute set.
Yeah, there's the New Order cover is on the DVD.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So yes, it's a great time to be alive, people. What can I say?
For sure. Go and grab that album before it is gone.
Jump on it. Go to the New Retrowave Bandcamp site. newretrowave.bandcamp.com/album/introspect.
Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah.
All right. So who else do we have being released here as far as albums, Mr. Jules?
Okay. Well, let's see. September 30th. Watch Out for Snakes dropped a song called "Rip 'Em Up," featuring Gregorio Franco.
Yeah, I love that stuff. That chiptune. He's just owning that whole genre. It's so great.
Yeah, but then you add Gregorio Franco for some like heavy dark stuff.
Oh yeah,
the two of them together.
Good
pretty
stuff.
Damn nice.
Good stuff.
And let's see, October 2nd, so that was yesterday. Trevor Something dropped a single called "The Ghost."
I gotta check that one out. He's always dropping some great stuff.
Yeah. And then today we've got George Ergamlidze dropped his EP Simplicity 2, and Slumber dropped a Halloween single called Carcosa.
Carcosa.
Yeah.
Fun.
So
name.
the Halloween tunes are starting to hit.
Yeah, I love it.
Tomorrow, Alpha Chromeo's After Dinner Cigar EP drops.
Yeah, actually,
Everybody's looking forward to that.
It just dropped. Well, I guess in his time in Belfast, I got my Bandcamp notification. So, I tell you what, I gotta just say, his creativity with even the little demo videos that he creates. I don't know where he gets the videos. He's got Arnold like making pizza dough and like dressed in a kimono. Like it's just a freaking work of art.
Well, yeah.
And the music, like
that to music,
it just fits perfectly with the visual aesthetics, and it's just, man, I just sit there and watch those videos. I'm like, dude, you're half crazy, and like you're just like my kind of people.
He's so talented.
I love it. All right, back to the music here.
All right. Also tomorrow, well, actually, I think it's dropped. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Mega Drive is dropping his 199X AD album.
Nice.
And also, ZXSP is dropping her album called Hyperforce tomorrow. And finally, let's see. You can pre-order Watch Out for Snake's new album called Scars. Out November 9th. And one of my favorite artists, Eyeshadow 2600 FM, has an album called Second Chances out October 25th. You can pre-order it now.
Very, very exciting.
So, what do you got, Dennis?
All right, so I have a few here. I'm going to rattle them off, so to speak. Duet version 2 album that came out on 9/27. And we have also Mr. Garfield Back to 84. These are all dropped on the 27th of September, so pretty much last week. The Midnight, they snuck in another remix album, which is pretty rad. That's the Remixes Part 2. And my main man, Parsec, he dropped a little EP. It's pretty groovy. It's called September Heat. So he dropped that on the 27th as well. Ferris Malik, is that how you pronounce it?
Ferris Malik.
Malik, okay. Ferris Malik, one of the Finns.
One of the Finns.
He just dropped, is that Koban?
Koban, yeah.
Koban words. All right, Tonebox, Space Disco. That's an awesome name for a song, if anything. Man, I gotta check that out still. He's always popping some really good bass-driven music. I love it. Yoru, my main man, came out with Transmission, another chill, groovy synthwave track that dropped. And Video Kids, Feel It, that dropped on the 27th as well. 10-3, which was yesterday. Today, Kid Burn. If you are not listening to Kid Burn, man, you got to really check it out. It's amazing. He's an Italian synthwave artist, and man, he's dropping some great stuff. This is actually an interesting thing because it is a remix pack. It's a 3 remix pack, and it's got nothing but vocal stems. So if you are indeed interested in mixing things up, you can drop some stems and remix some of his shit because he's got great vocals. And the Motion Epic Midnight re-release that was dropped today. They re-released Midnight, features remixes by another Finn who we had on last week, Millennium Falk, amongst
I love
others.
the Motion Epic.
Yeah,
Pat from Montreal.
it's great stuff.
Great artist.
Yeah, and also, we just got the news, the great news that Betamax, yes, Betamax is dropping another album. I can't wait for this. It's called Lost in a Dream World, and it is his newest full-length album. We're coming up on the, what is it?
Very excited for that one.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Loved his last album.
He's just a legend in synthwave. That is going to be having pre-orders starting on the 12th of October. So very, very nice. And last but not least, our main man Vasto up in the chat. He is still taking pre-orders, and his album is going to be dropped very, very soon. Rouge Verne. I can't say it the French way, but
Rue Jules Verne.
yeah, that. What he said. So yeah, check that out. Great stuff. We played one of his songs last week with Joey, and we always love Vasto. He's a big supporter of the state of synth and just an amazing dude. Hi, Vasto. All right. So what do we got? We got another tune, Mr. Neon?
Yes, let's jump into another song.
All right.
So, from Austria, Edictum released a new album called Soma Estasia on September 27th. And damn it, I was hoping you'd try and say that.
That's why I tossed it to you. Soma
Estasia.
Yes, sounds good to me. I couldn't even pronounce his artist name. That's how bad I am.
No.
I'm terrible.
Well, let's hear a track from it.
Let's do it.
This is Elevation by Edictum here on Night Ride FM.
Elevation.
Once again, that was Addictum. Did I say it right?
Yep.
With Elevation. Very, very badass tune. I like that tune a lot. All right, so we're going to jump into some birthdays real quick, and let's do a little birthday shout-outs. Can we, Mr. Fox?
Of
What do you
course.
think?
So, you know me, stalking people, finding out their birthdays.
Yes.
So, Michael,
You're weird like
Michael's better half celebrated a birthday recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so happy
Absolutely.
birthday.
What'd you do for a birthday?
Related.
We went out for dinner.
Nice.
Somewhere nice, and yeah, a nice time.
Very nice. Always good.
So, also, let's see. Tomorrow, Friday the 4th, it's Mandy May's birthday. Some people will know her as Straplock's better half.
Yes.
So, she's celebrating, a birthday.
Happy birthday, Mandy.
And let's see, the only other one I could find this week is Saturday the 5th. Thomas Bonneau, aka Adam Cyber. He's a graphic artist. He's celebrating his birthday. He's done art and video for almost everybody, including Billy Mays Band, Electric Dragon, Ace Buchanan, Hubrid, and the list goes on and on and on. So happy birthday to Adam Cyber.
Yeah, good stuff. All right.
Yeah, that's about it.
And with that, we got to jump into some touring news. Now, we have some rad people coming on tour. What do you think? You wanna rattle off a few, and why don't I do the last two? You rattle off the first three, and I'll do the last two.
All right, yeah, I've been doing a lot of rattling.
You have been rattling a lot of rattles.
All right. So tomorrow, Friday, October 4th, we've got the Nitro Wave Twin Cities, featuring our friend North Innsbruck and the Unholy Rat King, and it's sponsored by Two Poor Bastards.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
Yep.
And that's actually going to be broadcasted live, dun 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 dun, on Night Ride FM. So, I believe, right?
Sweet. I didn't know.
Yes, it's all interlinked, man. We're all connected.
All right. All right. Tomorrow as well, on Friday, October 4th, the Chromatics Double Exposure Tour, their European leg, is kicking off in Copenhagen. And then they'll be in Stockholm on the 6th and Oslo on the 7th. Finally, well, I guess not finally, but they'll wind up in Berlin next Wednesday, October the 9th, as they plow through Europe.
Nice.
And also, I'll rattle off one more.
One more.
Wednesday, October 9th, Time Cop 1983, with support from Fempop, will be at Whelan's in Dublin, Ireland. So we know Ashley's going to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think so is Honeybeard. I think
Nice.
they're over there right now, right?
Man, Ashley, she's turning into another Joe Loke, I guess, right?
Yeah, pulling the low K.
Pulling the low K all over town. Good stuff.
I must say, I was really sad that he didn't make it out actually to the Nina
Yeah.
show. I honestly thought he was going to be there. I don't know why I thought that, but I
Because he's at
honestly
everyone.
thought he was going to be.
He was the
He's
Chicago one, right?
he's there.
Yeah.
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he was planning to hit the Chicago one or something and couldn't make it. But nah.
Yeah, what you gonna do? You can't make them all.
Even the great Low K has to miss a concert once in a while.
That's it.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to give you two more here. Thursday, October 17th, 303 Synth City in Denver, featuring Pattern Shift, my man, and Malibu Nights. So that's pretty groovy. Make sure you check that one out. October 24th, the Dark Future Tour begins in Austin, Texas, featuring Glitch Black, Gregorio Franco, and Watch Out for Snakes. That is an awesome billing.
You know what? I'm gonna start sharing around their promo video and you guys. I don't know if you've seen the poster for it. It
Yeah, I
shows the three of
did.
them.
It's
And
badass.
Glitch Black with his crazy getup.
It's insane.
It just looks epic.
Absolutely. So check that out. I know they're also going to be part of the fest.
Echo Synthetic.
Yes,
yeah.
Echo
Echo Synthetic Fest.
The First Blood Part 2 something.
Yep.
I can't say it.
And so I also heard there's rumblings in the synth scene that Rhode Island
What?
there might be an epicenter there, right?
They're, every now and then I hear a rumor about that, and all I can say, all I can say is, Nightride.fm and the State of Synth, we always try to give you guys the news, and we always try to get it to you first. So
I know, Michael, you were in Rhode Island last year, right?
I wasn't there, but I remember hearing about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
It was legendary.
Like most of the Toronto crew was down there.
I know that Dana was there. I know that she was doing like a panel thing as well.
Haley was down there.
Yep.
Holly was down there. Parallels.
I missed Holly. I didn't know Holly too well. Yeah, we weren't on like huge talking terms, and we talk a little bit here and there, but yeah, I mean, it was amazing. It was like one of them experiences that, man, you just go to it, and it's like you just want to go to one like every month.
More and more of these shows are popping up, aren't they?
And they're so fun.
Even if they're certainly like reaching ambitious wise, like it's still a huge sign that the future is definitely about putting on these live shows, because I think the benefit of those types of shows is that they'll get 4 or 5 people, of which maybe 2 or 3 you would like, or if you like all of them, but it's the fact that they get them all together, and that's what draws a bigger crowd, I guess.
Absolutely.
It's also these synth artists, they're starting to learn who their neighbors are. So when you let's say you've got a small town, or a town with a small synth wave artist population, you can now find fellow synth artists to team up with to make a one night show where you have like 3 or 4 acts, which is a lot better than just one artist who may not have the wherewithal to do it, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Strength in numbers. Get a whole thing. And not only that, it was so amazing, because not only does Grant really put on like a huge concert, he had over like 80 arcade machines. Like, it was a full-on arcade with Outrun, and like they were he even like remembers some person who was playing Outrun while they were listening to Outrun. They're like, this is the greatest experience ever. I'm playing Outrun while I'm listening to Outrun at a concert. Like, this is just mind-blowing. And he is the type of guy who likes to better himself, and I can't even imagine. I'm just saying that if something like that were to happen again, which it's already been confirmed, we did confirm it, that it is going to happen again. So when it does, we'll be the people who hopefully break that news to you guys. So listen, tune in.
So, I think it's time for another song.
Yes. All right, let's do that.
All right. From the Netherlands, artist Heartbeat Hero, who was on our charity album, by the way.
That's right.
He's plugging away at a new album, and he's allowed us to play a song from it. So this is Driving at the Beach by Heartbeat Hero, here on Night Ride FM.
All right, and you were listening to Nightride.fm. That was Driving at the Beach by Heartbeat Hero. And yeah, we're just chatting about cats in the background. My cat took a big dump. That's always fun. And again, he's just like, you know what? Clean it up, asshole. That's exactly what he's
My
saying.
cat, when he does that, so first, like, the stench hits you. And then he starts meowing like he's trying to tell you, hey, I just dropped the deuce in your... Oh. My cat just likes to announce to the world what he's just done.
I love it. It's fantastic. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I believe we have some really rad shout-outs that we would like to do here. So, without further ado, let's rattle off a little shout-outs to our shout-out crew. What do you think?
Shout-outs to the shout-out crew?
Something like that.
Why not?
Hey, yeah.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to give a shout-out to Don. He's in the chat room. Synthwave artist.
Yeah,
and
he's
friend of
amazing.
Night Ride FM.
Yeah.
I think he's actually logging out soon, or
He's
he hasn't already.
He's your label mate, right, Michael? He's on New Retro Wave. Or no, is he not? But he made the list last year of like one of the top albums from New Retro Waves. They did like a top 10. And,
Oh, yeah.
And his, so I knew there was a little bit of New Retro Wave in there. So they like him. Anyway, I digress. Hey, Don.
I'm also gonna throw a shout out to everyone else in the chat rooms. We've got Karin. She's in the chat room.
Yay.
Hello.
And hello, Karin.
Hello.
Hello.
We've got Z, of course.
Yes.
He's in all the chat rooms. He's on Mixer. He's on Night Ride. He's on the YouTube chat room. This is just me and Z in the YouTube chat room. And let's see, we got Vasto.
Yes. Love Boston.
And, yeah. Who else? Neon was in the chat. BOFH
Yes.
is in the chat.
The Prophet 2501 in the house.
Yep.
In our
And
Mixer chat.
C0 DA7.
Yeah. Chatting it up.
Yes, loyal listener.
Dropping
Thank you.
those fat stickers. It's good stuff, man.
I know.
I'm really
I
mad they
somebody's
got
gotta-
rid of the dinosaur that shoot the lasers. That's the
So
one.
somebody, you gotta explain how these stickers work in Mixer, because I don't know what Mixer is.
You just, I don't know.
How do you get a sticker?
How
do you send a
You hit that
sticker?
little button that says skills, and then there's stickers, and you just hit the button, and it makes a sticker. That's it. It's nothing really complicated.
Oh.
Sometimes you get cool ones that animate and stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's just fun. It's fun to mix it up. You know, things get stale. You know, everyone just wants to drop a big talking cheeseburger into the chat room. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? You know, or what was it? It was a corgi. It was a mermaid corgi. That's apparently what it was. That was floating around the screen. You know, it's just fun. We got to get that in the Night Ride chat. Too. Let's work on
You know
that.
what? Let me throw a shout out to Neon Arcadia.
Oh yeah.
Benny. I
Benny's
told
the
him, he asked me, he sent out a tweet saying, any Canadians near a 7-Eleven, can you go to the 7-Eleven and try and get the 6 collectible Zelda big gulp cups they had?
Oh, what?
And I said, oh, don't worry, Benny, I'll do it. And I totally forgot. 2 weeks go by. And then when I finally remember it, I see a 7-Eleven across the street. I run over there,
They're
and
sold
the
out.
contest was pretty much over.
Oh man.
So,
You're
I mean,
on Benny's shit list.
yeah, I owe Benny one.
All right. Well, you know, what can I say? Got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, I'll give you another shout out to Nathaniel Wyvern.
Yeah.
He's an artist on Twitter, and also to Synthwave Redneck,
Synthwave
who
Redneck.
does his little Tuesday YouTube shows.
Yeah.
Where he showcases fresh new music from artists people may not have heard of.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And of course, we want to thank our Patreon supporters: Dynamite Stranger, Inexcedra, Pattern Shift, and Xeon B. They are big supporters of Night Ride FM. We thank them so much. And of course, you can always support us if you like the show, if you like what we do, the music we play, or the guests we bring on. Just give us a little love over at, what is it at? patreon.com/nightrideFM, I believe, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all our sites now is something.com/nightrideFM.
We make it easy. We even make the contest
YouTube
easy for you.
/nightrideFM.
Yes. So, anywho, we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. We're having so much fun, but, alas, all good things must come to an end. We do want to let you know that if you do have a hot scoop, if you have some cool music to share, you can always shoot us an email at tipline@nightride.fm. That's it. And
I forgot to actually say I have some news.
you do.
Yes, please.
Well,
Lay
it's
it
not
on
really.
me.
It's not my news, but it's kind of relevant. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Kallax proposed to his girlfriend.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, proposed to Lil. Yeah, of course she said
wow.
yes.
Nice.
So Miss Kallax. Mrs. Kallax. All right.
There you go.
This is great news.
Congratulations. Very nice.
Congratulations, Kallax.
All right. Well, it's always good to hear good news like that. And of course, if you have any good news, you can always hit us up once again, tipline@nightride.fm. It's the old email thing. You know how that works. You type things in, you press send. And yeah, once again, my name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
And special thanks, of course, go out to Michael Oakley. Thanks for coming out, Michael. This was great.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. Always a privilege.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to go ahead and play you out here with this next and last track. This is a group from Berlin, Germany. It's a dark synth pop duo, and they go by the name of Floor 5. This is from their EP, Endless Tale, released on September 6th. And this great tune, this is called Stay Low. And we want you guys to stay low, stay cool, stay warm. And we will see you next time on The State of Synth. Bye-bye.
It's all your fault, your box of bait, your hidden right, your secret thought.